Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a reading. It's called How Do God Feel About Your Enemies? I wrote haters, but I'm feeling like saying enemies. And right before we get started, I just want you to know that I'm watching President Zelensky address the Congress of the United States. And it's odd that I'm doing this reading and I'm watching this at the same time. I kind of feel like it was kind of ordained. So I'm going to get started in this reading. I already pre-shuffled my cards. You already know. And we're going to get started. I'm going to pull a couple cards from my deck that I made. And we're going to get started. And this reading is called How Do God Feel About Your Enemies slash haters, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple random messages, okay? Hope they mean something to somebody. For my viewer, what messages do you have for my viewer? 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 Okay. So the first message is stop giving too much. Ooh, Christmas time too. Ooh. Next message, father. Next message, car. Next message, bad. Next message, birth. Last message, Aquarius, okay? So that's a message to somebody. I hope it means something, okay? I'm going to put these cards away. You know how I like. Real quick, so we can get into our reading. Okay, so, alright, so we're going to get into this reading. And I pre-shuffled these cards too, but I'm going to get right into it, okay? Alright, so for my viewers, how do God feel about your haters slash enemies? For my viewer, how do God feel about your haters slash enemies? For my viewer, how do God feel about your haters slash enemies? And it's crazy because I'm feeling something strong coming out these cards. Stay strong, okay? So I just picked one, but I felt a lot of power. Okay, so for my viewer, how do God feel about your haters slash enemies? For my viewer, how did God feel about your haters slash enemies? For my viewer, how did God feel about your haters slash enemies? For my viewer, how did God feel about your haters slash enemies? Okay, hold on. Give me a second, okay? So how did God feel about your haters slash enemies? Okay, so off top, you know, I see God loves you. And he hates when people mess with you. I mean, he hates it to the point where they have to be punished. You know, your enemies are his enemies. Your haters are his haters because he done coached you. He done trained you. He done brung you up and about. So when somebody hate on you, they hating on him. When somebody feels some type of way about you, they feel some type of way about him. So therefore, he has no choice but to ignore their dreams, ignore their wishes, ignore their wants, and what they want out of life. Because when they fight you, they fight him. And it makes him emotional. You know, it makes God very emotional that folks mess with you. You know, just like a parent would feel when they send a first grader to school and a first grader come back saying, oh, I'm being bullied. You know, that would upset you. So it's kind of like the same thing, you know, even though you're not a first grader, but I'm just letting you know the effects on how upset it makes God. It's like sending his baby to school and your baby coming back to about you being bullied. Well, that shouldn't even be going on, okay? And, you know, God don't sit around and express his anger to you a lot because he wants you to enjoy your life. You know, he don't sit around and just be like, you know, I'm going to get these folks to you because, you know, He loves to see you when you are having good times. He loves to see you when you smiling. And he carried that burden on his own. But he definitely gets at your haters, your enemies. Okay, let me clarify this. Clarify. Yeah, God don't like it. Oh, no, he don't. He don't like it at all. The more they come at you, the more they're ignored, the more healing and love he wants to pour on you because of this. And I'm pretty sure, your life is blessed. Your life is touched because of God. Because, like I say in one of my other readings, thank your haters for your blessings. The more they hate on you, the more they come at you, the more he's going to heal you, okay? To make you strong. He wants to make you strong. And it makes him emotional. But that's why he gives you gifts. That's why he spoils you. Because of these things. Because it burdens him. Because he know you don't deserve it. Not one single funky bit. He know you don't deserve it. And he don't like when people come at you. And he keep it to himself. But you better believe God gonna slide for you. Okay? And for people who don't know what slide mean, that mean he going to get them. They not getting away with nothing. Don't nobody get away with nothing to mess with you. God make sure you okay, tucked away, and then he go and get them. He paid them back their karma. Okay? So, next question. He love you, he said. God loves you. How did God feel about you? Which I kind of answered, but let's ask anyway. So for my viewer, how did God feel about you? For my viewer, how did God feel about you? For my viewer, how did God feel about you? For my viewer, how did God feel about you? He loves you. He keeps saying he love you. He love you. He love everything about you. You are just like wonderful. You are a work of art. So if you having any type of self-esteem, beating yourself up, I want you to know that God feels like you're one of his best creations. He feel like he broke the mold when he made you. Okay? So, what was the question again? How did God feel about you? God is proud of you because he knows that you don't stay nowhere that's bad for you. And he loves that. You don't let no addiction overtake you. You don't let no bad friends undertake you. You don't let bad people overtake you. You are a fighter. You don't stay nowhere trapped. You refuse to be trapped. You always find a way out. He loves that about you, okay? Even when you don't say much, you say a lot. You say a lot. You don't even have to say much. And you say so much with not even saying much. And God loves that about you. He know you're not taking nobody's stuff. He know it. He know what he made, okay? He know you're not taking nobody's bull. I mean, you ain't out here bullying nobody. But he know you're not taking nobody's bull. He know you're going to stand up for yourself. And he loves that about you, okay? So let's clarify. Okay? God knows that even when people try to trap you in things, that you're going to get out. You're going to come out ahead because you're smart. You'll play stupid. Like you don't even know what's going on. And next thing they know, just like a movie, they think they got you tied up. Next thing they know, you running down the hallway and you out and you got the police coming back to get them. God loves that about you. You're not taking nothing. You're not taking no L's. That's what I say. I ain't taking no L's. And that's the truth. Okay? He know that you don't even have to say much. But people know exactly what you about. Just in case you was wondering, they know exactly what you about when they first meet you upon arrival. So people that's testing you, they know you not taking a bull. They know you not going to lose. They know you the winner. And they know why they getting the stuff that they getting, the lack that they getting, why they getting their butt kicked. They know why, because they know you are powerful without even having to be loud. You a quiet storm. Okay? God knows you're not taking nobody bull. And him and Jesus backs you. They're there. They like your crew. Okay? If they hear something going on, you know how, a lot of y'all might have big brothers or sisters or siblings and or family, cousins, whatever. And you might get into it with somebody and they looking like, who wanted with you? Who messing with you? That's how God and Jesus is. If anybody mess with you, they going to see him. What's going on? What's the problem? Okay? They love you. Okay? They love you, and they like for your cup to run over. They like to spoil you. God like to see you blessed. He like to see you happy because he know if he bless you, you gonna bless others. He know you not stingy. Even though he said, and my other cards say stop giving too much because you give a lot. You give a lot, more than your share, but God know that you are a helper. He know he could trust you with things. That's why he give you things. It's just not for you. He know that you are a blessing to others, and he love that about you, okay? Next question. So what karma is your enemy/haters getting for messing with you? Even though, the other cards kind of answered it, we still, gonna go there. So what karma your haters getting for messing with you? /haters, enemies. What karma is your haters/enemies getting for messing with you? What karma is your enemy/haters getting for messing with you? What kind of karma is your enemy/haters getting for messing with you? What kind of karma is your haters getting for messing with you? Ooh, this is good. They're not getting no rest. They're not getting no peace. God said there's no peace. There's no rest for the wicked. Okay, he meant that. And it's crazy that I'm watching the president of Ukraine, President Zelensky. Right now I'm doing this reading, but I've been wanting to do this reading for a little while, okay? And he's leaving the podium right now with the Ukrainian flag, okay? It's a great moment. It made me cry. But what was the question again? What karma is your hater enemies getting for messing with you? Okay, they ain't getting no rest. And God making sure of it. They restless. They can't even fight no more. They don't even know how to fight. They done lost so hard, so long. They can't mess with you. You're too powerful. They're weak. They're weak. Like karma just keep on coming back and whooping their butt. It's like a wheel of paddles, and their butt is on the paddles, and they just back. And they got events going on in their life that's not gonna harm them too bad, but it's kicking their butt. They gotta deal with a lot, and that's their karma for messing with you. Okay, so let's clarify this. Clarify, because that's the choice they made. They wouldn't be going through this, and maybe this karma with people messing with you shows them to be a better person. It shows them that, when you do evil things, there's no rest for you. So a lot of these people are waking up to, hey, I don't want to be this anymore. I don't want to come after nobody because I went after that girl. I went after that guy. And I got so much karma after it. Everything just fell apart. And God is making sure of it. God is not going to bless them. They're not going to get blessed after messing with you. God adores you. He know you don't deserve none of that. And I heard this in other people's readings, but I'm going to say it. You're like a booby trap. I hate to say that, and I want you to carry that, but you shouldn't be messed with. God don't like you to be messed with, okay? He would come out with his sword, surprise them out of nowhere. But they get the lesson. And if they don't get the lesson, they're going to keep going. It's going to keep going. A lot of the people right now is still getting this karma. They getting this karma now. People who recently messed with you are getting karma right now. And they know why. They know exactly. They see your face. They know why. Now, I'm not saying these people are all just bad people. Maybe they just made a mistake, you know, and seeing you and seeing your blessing and decided, oh, I'm going to try to, but they learned quick, oh, I shouldn't try to. Let me get out of God's way. This God love this person. Yeah, they know. God love you. Okay? And it's turning them around. You know, they don't want that type of smoke with God. A lot of these people is turning around. They're becoming better people. And we need that in the world today. So, you know, be thankful. The people are turning their lives around. I know you care about other people, you know, because for you to have this heart that God is talking about, I know you care about other people. So that's a good thing. People are becoming saved. They're learning lessons that you can't be no bully. You can't be no liar. You can't be these things and think you're going to prosper in life. Do you want to prosper or do you want to die? That's the choice they're given, okay, for messing with you. Okay, and that's the end of the reading. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it so much. Okay, God say to always remember to pray, that He is the answer. He is the way and not readings. Okay, but I thank you guys for tuning in. Please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, and comment if you like. You know, I enjoy reading the comments. I don't get a lot of them right now, but you know, like T-Pain say, talk to me and I'll talk back. Okay, I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank you for all my subscribers, and have a beautiful Christmas. As you can see, I got my Christmas set up. But have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.